Good morning. I am doing a mini reading for a friend and fellow colleague of mine who sent me these pictures of her client who's anonymous because I don't know this client. But I thought it would be fun to do a little video for you to see. We're looking at the client's feet here, and obviously there is one area that is kind of dominant here, and I'm sure you've seen that. But before we go to that, I just want to point out this little pinky toe here, the way that that is turning. So the nail is turning outward, indicates to me that there is some sort of a trust issue. And normally we would say that one foot is self and the other is others. But for this person, I couldn't get a feel for whether that was one or the other. So I did just advise my colleague to just see what she could feel here. Sometimes when I don't know a client and I'm just looking at pictures of feet, I don't have any way of really feeling that energy. So not able to tune in on that. But then let's get to the dominant thing that we're all seeing, and that's this bunion area here on both feet. And we're looking at right and left here, and we can see that the right foot doesn't seem to be quite as severe. Let me change this slide so you can see the next view. There is definitely a lump there. I'm not a foot doctor, so I don't ever like to tell people this is definitely a bunion or this is definitely not. I have some suspicions here, and I feel like the redness here on both feet actually is a really big tell that this is something that was caused by blocked emotions and energy in the body and can be opened up and changed through hard work. So there's going to be some hard work for both the zoner and the client to get this to balance out. But where the left or the right foot felt a little bit less affected than the left foot, that did tell me that she has more of a hard time with past issues than she does with the present things that are happening. And I'm feeling a really big imbalance in the energies from right to left, which for what I'm feeling is the masculine versus feminine. So she's got a little bit more of the energies like persistence and logic and self-confidence or confidence in general than she has of patience and kindness and understanding and nurturing and just the softer energies. That doesn't mean that she doesn't have them. It just means that they are imbalanced, and we all need both. So a foot zone can help her to start to work through some of these emotions and be more balanced. She definitely is going to need to do a lot of emotional work here. Let's go to the left foot where we saw kind of the elephant in the room. It's got this large lump on the plantar or the dorsal side of the foot. There's another view there. And my feeling is that this could very easily be some type of heart wall. This could be a lot of emotions that have just been held in and stuffed down, either no time to deal with them or not allowed to or taught that she shouldn't be. This spot that it's in, I feel like could cover quite a few spots on the foot chart itself. However, if you look at the chart, it is sitting right on top of the shoulder blade, but because the body is 3D, it could actually be the heart wall coming through, just protecting her from these feelings and emotions that she hasn't allowed herself to recognize and feel. So if I was the zoner and I was looking for the emotion, I'm recording. Sorry, had a little visitor. Then I would be looking at my reference guides and menus of emotions for what emotions would be stored in any of the chest area. I'd be looking at lungs and ribs and breast, heart, thymus, even on the back side, the shoulder blade, and even some of the spine, because you can see this redness coming down here, which would be closer to the spine signal. So I'd be looking through those emotions and trying to help her determine what emotions are being stuffed down. Because of the imbalance of her energies, she's really going to have to turn inward. It's going to take a lot of patience, which is actually ironic because that is one of the feminine energies that she will need to allow to be more prominent in order to find that balance. But a lump like this on her foot could actually also be causing her some physical symptoms. This might be something like acid reflux or ulcers. It could also be in the neck area. It could be like a stiff neck or a pinched nerve. It could be a posture issue or something, maybe a pinch in her shoulder blade or something in her back. But those things can easily correct as she does this energetic emotional work and allows herself to work on some of these feelings that have been stored up. On a positive note, I do love this toenail here, the way it's pointing up to the heavens. Gives us a sense that she is a positive, optimistic person, and that she's connected to her higher power. The overall theme, I think, that I see here with these feet, and like I said, this is just a mini reading, so if we did a full, we could get into some of these different veins and shapes of toes and things like that. Even down here, I can see something in the digestive system. But for today, we're just looking at the tops, but the overall theme that I've seen and kind of picked up here, and this is actually the second time that me and my friend, my colleague, have looked at these pictures together, but it seems that she, like I said, she's either in a situation where she was forced or she was just trained or learned that you needed to be logical and not allow feelings or emotions to be shown. And over time, it caused the imbalance in her energies, and she will need to allow all those feelings to come to the surface and to feel them in her body and recognize them before they'll release and she can go forward. But then going forward, as she works with her zoner, she'll just want to be really in tune with her gut feeling or her intuition and trying to lean a little bit more to that side than the logical reasoning side. And that will help to balance those yin and yang energies. So that's it for that mini reading. Thanks for watching, and let me know if you have pictures of your own feet that you want to send in, and we'll get those read. Thanks. Bye.